In the country of Mexico, there are many myths to be told. Some speak of dangers for children to listen to their parents. Others warn of a fate leading to death or far worse. Many myths involve the olden days of Mexico, when villages were first starting up. This story is derived from many countings of ancestral retellings from the people who were there in olden days. It is given a different revision by Carlos Butron. The story revolves around a handsome man named Ricardo. He lives in his village, awaiting new supplies from the neighboring village. He is struck with bad news when the team he had sent out was entirely gone, except for one man. Ricardo was dead set on getting to the bottom of this fiasco. Our story takes place in the village of Nueva Villa. This village is still under construction. It is set to be complete soon. One man that overlooks and helps most of construction is Ricardo. He realizes that stock on many supplies is low and sends a team of people to visit a village over and ask for supplies. He makes Jose the leader, to assure that the job gets done. Although he is lazy, he gets the job done when the task calls for it.
All I need you to do is ask the village west of us for supplies. Take some of these men, and be on your way. The path is long, but you should arrive before nightfall.
Yeah, I'll make sure to do just that.
A couple of days pass and Ricardo gets worried.
What could have happened? Why has it taken them this long? They should have been back by now. We need those supplies.
Suddenly, Ricardo sees Jose come up all by himself, empty-handed.
What the? Where are the supplies I asked of you? Where is the rest of your team? What happened for you to be late?
We were attacked. We had just arrived at the village of Valencia and realized that we arrived pretty late into the night. They thought we were raiders but had managed to explain that we are from Nueva Villa. A nice lady offered us housing for the night. By the time I woke up, they had already tied up everyone else. The lady showed me an exit and I dashed out of there as fast as I could. I need you to come help me convince them that we are not raiders.
How could they think that? Fine. I will leave now. We must go before night falls.
And so, the two men went on a journey to Valencia.
This is the right path, is it not? How long did it take you?
Yes, it is. A couple of hours. Actually, judging by the time of day I woke up, we may arrive later than my team did originally.
As they drew closer to Valencia, they had seen a giant white fog engulfing the village. It was so thick that they could not see into it.
Strange, that wasn't and there before. I didn't think the weather would change so drastically.
No matter what stands in my way, I will go in there and demand that my team be free. Let's go in and find where they held them captive.
As they entered the fog, it became increasingly harder for them to see even the slightest bit ahead. That's when Jose noticed a part of the fog stopped getting thicker and actually thinner around the housing.
Look, Ricardo, the house building that we stayed in is over there. They may still be there because of this fog.
Let's head inside quickly, before we bump into anyone or anything.
As the two head inside, they see the front desk with a woman behind it.
Hello, young men. How can I help you? Wait, aren't you the man I helped earlier today?
I am. I brought my friend to explain that we are not raiders.
Yes, so please tell us where they sent our friends.
I am sorry to say that they were moved to the other side of town. And with the fog, the villagers are all stuck inside. No one will be there to hear you out. I am sorry. To make it up to you, I will not charge you two any money for your stay.
Thank you for the stay, much appreciated.
That night, Ricardo could not sleep. He had this terrible thought of his men being in danger. The room even seemed pretty cold, even though it wasn't so cold in the lobby area. He started having a nightmare of his men. They were dying. He wasn't fast enough to save them. That's when he woke up with a yell.
Oh my god, it was just a night.
There, upon the open chair, was Jose, sitting and staring at him.
Jose. Wow, what are you doing here? This is my room.
Ricardo failed to realize that Jose was actually not himself. He was possessed and had an urge to kill. With a swift motion of his hands, he stabbed Ricardo, having him fall off the bed. Yet, he did not land on the floor. Instead, he had landed on the bodies of everyone else on the expedition team. What they had all failed to realize was that this town was already overrun by someone. That someone was Carolina, the Pale Witch. She was the one who had cast a curse upon the village in order to get whatever she wanted. She had a run-in with Ricardo before, and had planned to kill him one way or another. This was her plot all along. Mesmerize one of his team members to lure him to his demise.
You foolish man. You should have never crossed me all those years ago. Now you can suffer an eternity in the hell that I have vanquished you to. Mwahahaha.